Hello, Shmai, and welcome back to Red Devil Redemption with Manchester United. And today we have a crunch top of the table. Well, I say top of the table. We're not top of the table, but it's near the top. A game against Arsenal at Old Trafford, and we have played a lot of games since the 2-1 home defeat to Chelsea. Following that uninspiring defeat, we beat Hapoel Beersheva 3-0 to mean that we only conceded one goal in the Europa League group. Champions League wishful thinking. And following that, we beat West Brom 2-1, a last-minute, quite impressive goal from Koke. Saved our blushes, and we won 2-1. Following that, a couple of very, very disappointing results. 0-0 at home to Everton. And I'm pretty sure we didn't bat them, but they had one shot on target. We had 14, and we just couldn't score. Strikers didn't really turn up that game. And then we lost 1-0 away at Huddersfield. Bearing in mind, Huddersfield are having a good season, but we should not be losing to Huddersfield. It was a very, very poor performance up front. Again, we just couldn't get through. And after that, we just hit some fantastic form. Our performances weren't the best, I'm not going to lie. But we've had some very, very impressive wins. These are the games that I said beforehand that we need to pick up pretty much maximum points. And apart from the couple of results here, Everton and Huddersfield, things went very, very well. We beat Southampton 1-0 right in the last minute. I was happy with that. I was a little bit worried that we were going to hit some rubbish form. Ibra getting the goal there. Martial and Pjanic scoring against Watford. Ibra and Pjanic scoring against Derby. So Pjanic was in some good goal scoring form there. Dybala, who is finally back from injury, scored against Stoke. Then he scored against Leicester. Then he scored against Man City. But unfortunately, he's injured. He's out for 7 to 8 weeks. We did just lose to Man City in the first leg of the semi-final of the EFL Cup. Not the worst result in the world. We can overcome that. We didn't want to lose, but unfortunately we did. But we've done well. We're still in the game essentially. But the biggest disappointment in that is that Paulo Dybala is injured. 7 to 8 weeks with shin splints. So he has missed massive, massive chunks of this season, and it's kind of affected us as well. Especially affected us in these two games where Ibra and Martial just didn't really perform. It would have been really, really nice to have someone like Dybala come off the bench and score. So we have Arsenal today then. If we look at the table, things are going very, very well indeed. We've sat at fourth for ages, but after our last league win, we skyrocketed from fourth straight to second. We are still 5 points behind Man City, so winning the title is going to be a bit of a stretch. But I'm happy to finish top four. That's what the board want, and that's essentially what I want as well. We're 5 points ahead of Liverpool in fourth. We're only 2 points ahead of Arsenal today. A win today would put some real distance between us and fourth. It would be fantastic. We've had the draw as well for the Europa League. It's against Athletic Bilbao. I'm not really sure what to think about it. They're not doing very well in the league right now. They're 13th in La Liga. There were easier teams in it, but there were also harder teams in it. Yet you've still got teams like Dortmund in the competition. So if we look at the team for today, then it's quite an injury-ravaged team, really. Eric Dyer's injured. He's out with a virus, I think it is. Is it a virus? Yeah, he's got the flu, unfortunately, so he's going to be out for a bit. Marcus Rashford is almost back from injury. He's back in 5 days. I'm literally putting him on the bench today just because I've got no other options. And then Martial, who's really, really not fit enough to play today, is going to have to play up front. Mainly because I want to play with two strikers. I could fiddle with the formation and put someone else there, but I just don't want to. So the team for today, we have De Gea in goals, Lindelof, Koulibaly, Javi Martinez and Luke Shaw at the back. Koke, Pjanic, Pogba in midfield. João Mario behind the striker, who are Ibrahimovic and Anthony Martial. Interesting fact, actually, we haven't beaten Arsenal in this save. So the whole 2 seasons, we haven't beaten Arsenal. We've already lost to them once this season, 2-1, when we were down to 9 men. So Arsenal are basically our bogey team. We haven't beaten them yet. We've had a couple of draws, but we've lost most of the games against them. We are actually slight favourites for this game. Apparently, Arsenal have one of the best defences in the league, and we are one of the best attacking teams in the league. So it's going to be a very interesting game to see how it pans out. And a good start would be not getting a red card in the first 10 minutes. So as you remember, last game against Arsenal, we did actually get like a red card. I think it was Luke Shaw, and he's playing today. So I hope he doesn't repeat that feat and get a red card in the first 10 minutes like last time. He's won the ball back straight away though. Good on him. Anthony Martial is going to struggle this game. I think I'll bring him off at half-time for Rashford and trying to like spread out the injury so I don't get either of them playing a long period of the game. Pogba's lost the ball to Ozil. It goes out wide to Lacazette. Pogba hasn't really been that good since he's come back from injury. Martial's picked it up now though. Nice interception from Luke Shaw. We've still got it. Gives him Martial into Pogba. Oh, that was a good save by Cech. I did say Pogba hasn't been playing very well lately, and you can kind of see it there. Usually an informed Pogba would be finishing that. Corner goes in, and Ibra's... Oh, he's handballed it. I was going to say, I'm not really sure where the foul has come from there. There's a handball from Ibra. Not really much happening in the first 30 minutes then. We're approaching half-time fairly quickly. Koulibaly with a free kick here. What can we do? We haven't had much possession this game so far. He hoofs it up, and we haven't quite got it. Martial might get there on the loose ball, and he does! Peter Cech has just hit the ball against Martial, and it's gone into the back of the net. That is horrendous from the Arsenal goalkeeper. Koscielny is a really, really far away to do a pass back there with so many players around him, and Cech has just absolutely thwacked the ball at Martial, and it's rolled into the back of the net. I mean, it's quite an unorthodox goal, but they all count. I'm happy. We're 1-0 up. We could... Well, I'm not going to say anything about breaking the duck against Arsenal because they have a highlight, and it's slightly worrying. I always get worried when they've got highlights. João Mario kicks it up, doesn't get very far. Welbeck into Alexis. Oh, and it's a poor finish in the end. Nice save by De Gea there. My heart was in my mouth. I thought that was it. I thought our lead had already gone. Nice throw in by the Lindelof, and Ibra can't quite control it. Pjanic's got it now. There's space out wide. Ibra's there though. Wow, what a rocket that was. 18 goals so far this season for Ibra, and we're just about the halfway point now. That was an absolute rocket. I thought it was going to be an Arsenal attack. Pjanic with a lovely disguised pass. Well, I say disguised. It took a deflection, and I mean, you can kind of blame Cech there, but at the end of the day, you all saw the speed that went into the back of the net, and fantastic performance in the first half. That is an excellent, near on perfect first half performance from us. And we're up 2-0 at half-time. We've got to be looking to see out this game in the second half. There's an attack straight away, though. Pjanic has got it. He struck it all from distance. And it's gone up for a corner, actually. Maybe if I didn't get a block in, that could have been 3-0 there. Koke with the corner in. It goes to the back post and is headed away. I'm not sure if this is just, like, what Football Manager does now. And there's nothing going to come from this highlight. No. There we go. Right. And Martial is getting a bit tired. Rashford isn't... Okay. Rashford really isn't ready to come on. So we'll try and make Martial last for 60 minutes. Ozil with the corner. It doesn't beat the first man. But it's coming back in. Ozil, Coquelin's got so much space there. He's still got it. What's going on? What a block on the line that was. Whoever that was. I think it was Luke Shaw, actually. That was an insane block on the line. They've still got it from the highlight. Luke Shaw's won it back. He's given it to Martial. Injured Martial. Gives it to Ibra. And it's a nice tackle. But Pjanic just got it. Oh, and it's a great save by Cech in the end. This is end-to-end stuff. This has been an absolutely fantastic game of football, you've got to say. Corner comes in. Ibra's there. It's hit the post. Oh, it's off the line again. What a game of football this is. Absolute scenes on the goal line as 2 goal line clearances in the space of about 5 minutes. Corner comes in now. Lindelof has got it. He needs to just put it back into the box, Lindelof. You're in a bad position there. Lovely pass to Pjanic from Pogba. And Pjanic just stands there and loses the ball to Mustafi. We've got it back though. Pjanic into João Mario. Ibrahimovic. It's hit the post. Oh my god. There should be at least like 4 or 5 goals in this game. It's an absolute insane game of football. I'm going to risk it and bring on Martial against the advice. Bring off Martial. Bring on Rashford against the advice of the fitness staff. And if he gets injured, I'll be very disappointed because I know it'll be my fault. Going to make another sub. Okay, we're going to bring on Henrik Mkhitaryan because João Mario hasn't had the best of games. He's been a bit hot and cold all season. Oh, okay. David De Gea has picked up an injury now. We're going to make one more sub in midfield, I think. We'll bring off Pjanic for Fosu Mensah and then move Pogba into the central of midfield. I hope De Gea isn't going to be injured for a while because we've only got Sergio Romero as backup. We're into the last 10 minutes now. Surely we can hold on. to what will be an excellent victory against Arsenal. It's been a fairly even game, and arguably Arsenal should have scored at least one goal. We're into added time now. It's got to be it. We've got to have won this game now. Pogba with a free kick. Can we get a third? It goes to Rashford's got it. Gives it to Lindelof. Can he put it back into the box? Koulibaly's got it now, and it's hit up. Lacazette might make it. No, Lindelof has got it. Martinez. Up it goes from David De Gea. I'm not really sure where this highlight's going, because surely we can't watch the whole last 2 minutes of this game. Into Lacazette. He's into the box, and he's hit the side net. There we go. How long left now? Just 50 seconds remaining. This is going to be a long 50 seconds if we're going to have to watch all of it. Santi Cazorla. Well, Santi Cazorla's playing. Jesus Christ. Didn't expect him to still be playing in the second season. Bellerin gets tackled. It's cleared up. Ibra's got it. Kind of. No, I was going to say I thought Rashford was through then, but not really. Just 20 seconds remaining. Luke Shaw has had an absolutely phenomenal game. We have an abundance of world-class left-backs. Juan Bernat and Luke Shaw have just been fantastic this season so far. 5 seconds to go. Here we go then. And there goes the final whistle just after the 3 minutes added on. And that is a phenomenal performance. In the league now, we have won a lot of games in a row. We're only 2 points behind Man City. They do have a game in hand though, because I think we were the early kickoff. Fantastic. David De Gea's 7 to 9 days. I can deal with that. We've only got MK Dons, I think, in that space of time. Yeah, he should be back for the Swansea. Maybe back for the Swansea game. Maybe. So that was a fantastic victory. I mean, you look at the form we're in the league now. We've won like 6 games in a row in the league. Fantastic form from us. Even without Dybala, it was a great victory. I hope you enjoyed it, guys. If you did, please leave a like. If you want to see more, please subscribe. And if you have any tips or comments, please leave a comment down below. I'll see you again.